Alright, rolling again. So, at this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up your use of gradients in your project, especially gradients where you're doing multiple light sources in the same shape. So right now I'm on my edit path by nodes, and I'm looking at this shape right here. Now I've got a bunch of these around. I'm just going to show you some of these. These are other light gradients that I have. This one right here, one up here. Okay, so these are all light gradients. So these are set over the blues. I've got this one here on the side of the car. You can see that one. Another one on the rim. Another one down here. So all these areas are light gradients. Around the tire, all that sort of stuff. Okay, but I'm going to focus on this one here because this uses multiple light sources. You can see that where I originally did the rim on this shape, that I have a light source here and I have a light source here. So this one had two light sources in addition to the flat gray. So over here on my layers, you can see this is my light gradients layer. It is unlocked so that I can select from it. I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to call this gradient demo, since this is not going to stay with me very long. So I'm going to go to my light gradients. I go up to my select and transform tool, and I'm going to click on this shape. I'm going to copy it, Control C. I'm going to go to my gradient demo layer, and I'm going to paste it. Now, it's obviously hard to see this because it's just a couple of light gradients. To make this visible, just for now, I'm going to go to my fill, and I'm going to make this a solid color. Pretty easy to see now, right? So I move this into place, and come on. There we go. Alright, so I move this into place. Now, I'm going to keep it red just so you can see what I'm doing. Up here, we have nothing, flat color, linear gradient, and radial gradient. So I'll do one of each. So I go to linear gradient, and you can see that it's already going from red to clear. Okay, so it's going to be your color to clear. I'm going to go back to my edit paths by nodes tool, your little editing tool. Now, it might be a little bit hard to see this on the video, but I have a little square here with a blue line to a circle. This is how my gradient's set up. This is the beginning, so I can grab this, and this is where I'm going to start. And this sets sort of the angle and how far it goes. So if I bring this thing back, you can see there's just a little bit of red, and then as I bring this out, it fills this area up. If I go way out past here, I can make it almost, everything solid red. And likewise, if I take the beginning, I can come outside this border here, and I can fade this thing out. So you can actually have some very, very subtle gradients. So I'm going to put this here just for demo's sake. Just leave it there. Okay. Remember, the red outline is just the visibility. It's not actually part of the picture. So what I'm going to do, let's say if I want to have multiple light sources, I'm going to take this, and I've already got it copied. I might have to copy it again. I think I might. So I'm just going to grab this thing, select it, copy, paste. I'm still on my gradient demo layer. Here's that shape. I'm going to put that in place. And this is a new shape. So now I'm going to come up to my stroke fill palette. I'm going to go to a radial gradient. Once again, I have to go back to the edit nodes in order to get this thing. Now this is a little bit different. The red point's the center, and I have two axes, meaning I can basically make this wider and narrower along two different paths or two different locations. So I can narrow this one in. You can see it's made it into a narrow band. It's like a narrow oval like this. Look at the demo sheet, the downloadable demo sheet. And this brings it in this way, so I can stretch this thing out. But the point is that it's very easy to make multiple light sources in the same gradient, or in the same shape, sorry, by using multiple layers of gradients, all of them going from color to clear. So that pretty much sets you up for that. Thanks a bunch.